Hello everyone, it's Megasan Fjord, and today I will show you how to make a bootable USB flash device and in order to install the latest Windows installation. So for that you will have to use the program that is called POWERIso and have USB cable, and that's all. This is all what you have to have. Well, first of all, this is a tutorial. I'll scroll it, zoom everything so that you can see. So first of all, you have to download the application called POWERIso. So you'll be able to find it just typing into Google like this and then download. So POWERIso download, click on that and you're already there. So, and here are some versions. POWERIso 32-bit and also 64-bit. So choose one of them and here we go. So for my version is 64-bit and this is the second time that I'm downloading, so there is no need to install that, but I can show you how it's done. Nothing hidden, very simple, and shouldn't be any problem with that. So make sure that you download, so double click on that and let's head in for tutorials. So here we go. There is very big frequently asked questions sector. Okay, so here are at installation and just I agree, then click next, install, and simply that's it. Okay, so here's extremely high, a lot of information about that, but then I will just click on the bookmarked version, as it will show very specific tutorial how to set up Windows 10, 7 or any other Windows Vista from USB drive. So first of all, make sure that this is completed. That's great. Okay, nothing should be ticked here. I mean, just random. Okay, and here we go. We close that, and it's already here. If we will, for example, type in POWERIso, it's here. So let's open that application, and of course, this is not the Pro version. This is trial version. Continue and register it. You can click either this or X, and the next step you have to click on Tools and then search for Create Bootable USB Drive, and that's all. In order to use the function, you need to run POWERIso as administrator. Do you want to continue? Of course. Click for yes. Okay. And that's okay. We direct it back. So you see, and you see that it's automatically we got into creating bootable USB drive, and this is image file. So in my case, this is like Windows 10 Pro x64 July. The most downloadable version so far, and you can find this mainly Windows files you can find on Pirate Bay or any other torrent applications, or of course you can just make ISO from legal one things. So, and this is the destination of USB drive. But I'm not using any USB drive now, and if you would have if it would be sticked into the computer, it would be automatically found and you would see everything. Also make sure to tick USB HDD. I also tried that, like I finished that, click start, and it took me around, okay, this file weighs around 3.3 gigabyte, and it took me around 40 minutes to finish that, because remaining time at the first moment it will show over 3 hours, but then after like 5 or less minutes it will stabilize and will show you very accurate remaining time. So and then it looks like like 40 minutes, but of course it might depend on many factors such as USB flash drive read speed, write speed, and also your computer performance. So after you click start, then there will be no errors, just it will finish, and you will see here that it's completed. So what I've done before, but since I don't have flash now, I cannot show you that. So after everything is done, I will give you a very short instructions. So as you can see that we started the POWERISO, inserted USB drive, and then choose tools, create bootable USB drive, and then click to open. We open the ISO file, and then here's written select the correct USB drive from destination USB drive. Of course, if you have if the system finds more than one, so of course the system doesn't know which one to select. So but if only one is ticked into the computer, there is no need to do that, it will be found automatically. So now choose the proper writing method, which I explained before. This is recommended USB HDD, and click start button to start creating bootable USB drive. If no errors occurred in the above process, you should now be all set up Windows from USB drive. And configuring the BIOS, it's very dependable on each system. Of course, we will need to reboot the system, and while booting, before Windows starts loading, get into the BIOS configuration screen by hitting something like F1, F2, delete or escape. Hotkey instructions are generally provided on the screen. And now go to the section that contains your boot devices with your USB drive plugged in. The USB drive should be listed. If it isn't, your system might not be supported booting from USB. Well, I had not only like USB selection choice, but it was also called like USB HDD, something like that. I also had like 3 type of names of USB, but I recommend you to use USB HDD if there is something like that. And exit from the BIOS configuration, saving all changes. So usually F10 makes that. Exits and saves changes. And of course, now when you booting and set up Windows from USB drive, so you just put your USB drive into computer, and then when it's restarted, it will be automatically getting into the screen. So there is no need to click anything, or just you have to wait until it will be booted up. And the loading isn't like for Windows 10. It's quite fast. It loads very fast, and there is no need to wait longer. So of course there are some. If, for example, assuming that you properly configured your BIOS and USB drive support booting, Windows setup should now load. Depending on the speed of USB drive, this may take a while. If it isn't working, then double check the following before making a scene. Is your BIOS properly configured for booting from the USB drive? Is the USB device listed, and does it have top priority? So that's the most important thing, that the first priority should be the USB drive. And device. Have you correctly prepared the USB drive? In step 1, restart the procedure. Does USB drive properly support being booted from? Try another one. So guys, this is mainly it, and thanks for watching. I hope that you learned something, and wishing you a good day. Bye bye.